Ladies and gentlemen, I want to emphasize that if you're getting a VA loan, closing costs are not rolled into the loan except for the VA funding fee on a purchase transaction. So if you recently got a refinance and you rolled your closing costs into the loan, great, I'm happy for you. If you're buying a house, please do not make the assumption that the closing costs are going to get rolled into the loan and then spend the money that you had for your closing costs prior to closing. I'm making this video today because this actually happened to me yesterday, where despite giving numerous estimates about closing costs, what the mortgage payment was going to be, how much it was going to cost at closing, an individual decided to spend the closing cost money. And now we have to scramble to find other alternative funds to make their transaction go forward. This seems like a common sense thing to myself and I'm sure many other people, but please do not make the assumption that the funds are rolled into the loan. Closing costs are not rolled into the loan on a purchase transaction. Okay. Unless structured otherwise with some seller credit, when you elevate the sales price, that's another video. On a typical purchase transaction, you have to pay the closing costs. Okay, that's just the reality of the situation. And then if you spend that money and you can no longer pay the closing costs, well, you are in breach of contract and you also will not be closing. So please keep that in mind. I'm creating this video with the utmost compassion, but when people do things like that and spend their money and don't talk to their lender, don't ask for advice, and then getting put in situations like this, it's not a good look. Please don't assume.